Yo, what is going on, guys? It is your boy Brandon from Audio Addiction bringing you another reaction video. If you have not checked out my Rarity reaction videos, go check them out. Go show them some love because I feel like this band is severely underrated and, just trying to show as much love as I possibly can to them. But this song came out a couple weeks ago. I've been sleeping, but don't worry, your boy's doing what he can do. So I am going to be checking out Brain Dance. I have not listened to this at all, but I am very excited to check it out. So go check out Rarity. I also think they announced a new album as well. So if you have not picked it up, which is including myself, I'm going to go grab it. So go pick it up if you can. I'll leave links down in the description. But let's get into Brain Dance. I'm super pumped. Oh! Ooh.
Shadows telling me to run, but I don't. I got the honest intentions, keeping my foot on the pedal so I can make it home. But I'm still tripping from the brain dance.
Oh, this is trippy as fuck.
Yo, what? Tell me
Oh, that was tight. Oh, this is gonna be riffy. Oh, this is fantastic. My God, this is pure energy. Guys, that was Rarity, Brain Dance. If you have not given this band some love, I don't know what you're doing, man. It's crazy. Shout outs to the boys. But yeah, really pumped. I obviously am out of breath because your boy was just going hard, I feel like this band is, again, heavily slept on. If you love like post-hardcore, you love punk music, this is like the perfect thorough through. It's got a little grunge. It's got flavor. That's what I like. That's what I love about Rarity. I think that, especially with the 3 songs that they put out recently, they just cover such a wide range of that kind of like alt sound that, you have songs like Okay, which is a little bit more riffy. You have it Keep to Yourself, which is like completely a little bit different than that one. It just kind of crosses like that genre pool where like they can go a little bit heavier, or they could go a little bit more like rock and kind of like alt style, but then like this song feels like a little bit more punk and kind of grungy. It just kind of covers all of the bases, and they do a really great job of kind of hitting some of those niches super well, where I feel like some other bands don't really kind of do it in a way that they do it. And that's not to discount any other bands that are trying to do something like this. I just feel that this band just does it so much better. And that, again, not a diss, but they just know how to write just banger tracks. I don't know how. I'm. This is probably my most anticipated record this year. I don't really have too many, which is pretty funny because normally I do have a good amount, but I feel like this album to me is one that I'm going to be really stoked. Other than like Greyhaven, which obviously makes the list because I love that band so much, but like this is another album that I am extremely excited for people to check out, and I hope that you guys give this a listen because this is awesome. I think their vocalist kind of hits this cool, like, I don't know, like this sort of like punk mentality, but like also kind of has a sort of like grungy way of like doing vocals and stuff, which kind of is smattered across again the singles that they've released. It just has a strong like punk energy to it. I don't really know how a better way to describe it. If you guys know a better way to describe it, let me know. But I feel like it kind of, he has this sort of rasp to his vocals that really lends itself to a little bit more of the heavier stuff, but I know for a fact he can kind of clean up and do different things. The Longest Lonesome was like one of my favorite records. I'd still listen to it a ton just because I think it kind of encapsulates that sort of raw energy that I find that sometimes like the pop punk adjacent sort of artists don't really kind of hit super well. And I think that they really kind of get that sort of anger out that I like, and almost kind of crosses that boundary into like post-hardcore a little bit. But yeah, I think it's really, really fun. As well as that, like the instrumentation of this song was just super fun, really open. I think their drummer is really fantastic. I love his usage of like toms and like kind of the way that he kind of keeps the beat going throughout the entirety of the song. It just kind of adds this sort of cement to the track that I think otherwise wouldn't have the sort of glue or hold that it should have on you, and that I think is a true testament of how good their drummer is, just because he's just so in the pocket and you can really tell he is just such a stylized drummer. So I love that as well, but I also got to give a shout out to their guitar player and bass player. They also did a fantastic job. I love some of the more like dirtier guitar riffs, stuff like that, just more like in your face gruff sort of sound, and I think they again deliver on that. If you've listened to the previous singles, then you would certainly know that they're well on that way to be like a little bit more angry or a little bit more pissed off, but I think that they thoroughly hits that gap super well. But overall, this is just such a fun track. I was just having a blast. It didn't even feel like 2 minutes and 50 seconds. It felt like much shorter, and that's not to say that like shorter is a bad thing. It just has like, it almost was like I looked down at the video and I was like, it's over already. Like I would love like another like 30 seconds of the song and I would feel like way more like sufficed about it. But I think that is the beauty of this song, because if anything, it just makes me want more, and then I can go and listen to more once this album comes out, you know? So I think that I feel like sometimes you want to always leave them wanting more a little bit in a sense. So I think that this song does a good job of leaving you wanting more of that energy, a little bit more of that punch. And I think they do, again, such a fantastic job. The other band that I can kind of think of that hits that same sort of like pocket or niche for me is like Pacific. I think they also do a really great job of having more of that sort of hardcore edge to more like alternative and like pop punk music. So I absolutely love that, and ironically enough, they're both Canadian bands, and I also know they draw a lot of influence from like other Canadian hardcore bands as well as obviously other bands in general, but more specifically in Canada, you know. So I am really stoked. I also know that they got announced as support for the Trophy Eyes tour as well. I'm a little upset the Philly date is sold out for my city, but if you have an opportunity, I think they're on the entire tour. I would highly recommend going to see them. I've seen them a handful of times now at this point, but I have not seen them with this newest lineup and with their new songs out. So if I can try to get a ticket to the show, I'm going to definitely go, because I wouldn't want to miss out on seeing Rarity again, especially with these songs. I would love to see how they pan out live, and just would love to see their energy just up on stage, because these songs feel, especially this song specifically, feels like a live song. Like it just, especially like the way that like breakdown section almost has this like moshy sort of feel. It almost it feels like that type of song you just need to hear live and is going to have that sort of impact. So definitely stoked for this album, and more specifically for more people to check out Rarity. I hope this gives an opportunity, if you have not checked this band out, to go show them some love, because they've been killing it for a while. I know that they were on Rise for quite a bit, and then shifted over, and I think now they're on Dine-In or something in that realm. If not, I know their album is on Dine-In Records. But yeah, they again are just a band that I feel like a lot of people sleep on, and I'd hope that you get an opportunity to check them out. So let me know what you think about Brain Dance down in the comment section below. Would love to know your thoughts on the track. If you agree with me, if you disagree, would love to know. Just any and all thoughts about this band. Do you think they're underrated? Would love to know. As well as that, if you enjoyed this interview, share, like, and subscribe. It does go a long way. Your boy is very close to hitting 5K, so any sub would be greatly appreciated. And post plenty of content like this, so please come back. Would love to have you. So thank you for watching. I love all of you, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.